Hi, I'm Sista with Tentacle SYNC, and I'm here today to show you how to replace your battery of the Tentacle SYNC E with our new battery replacement kit. Before we get into this, let's see what's in the replacement kit first. There goes a screwdriver. Well, there's a screwdriver in here. Then this little plastic tool. Alright, some accessories. You know what this is? Okay, I'm going to put it aside because this is the stuff we really need, okay? I'm going to put the box here. Okay, in here is going to be the battery and the hook tape. Take it out, put that aside. The battery has a protective layer. You're going to have to remove that later, but we'll get to that, okay? The hook tape also, put that aside first. The screwdriver, okay, it'll do the job, but we're going to use a proper screwdriver, okay? Before you open this thing up, we first want to make sure that we're properly grounded, okay? I have this electrostatic wristband here. I'm going to put it on. Just make sure you don't wear any wool or synthetic kind of stuff. If you want to ground yourself, touch a kitchen sink or whatever, and you should be properly grounded, okay? So we're going to open it up. Take off the rubber band, and we're going to turn it around. There you see the hook tape. Underneath the hook tape, it's a screw. You have to get to that, obviously. So the best way to do that is take a slotted screwdriver and get underneath there. But first, before you get underneath there, the glue is really tough, okay? So it takes some time. You got to be careful not to slip and poke your finger because that's going to hurt real bad, okay? Take your time because this is sticking on there like... I'm not going to say what I was thinking. Okay, just take your time, get underneath there. All right. So I think we should be fine now, so we can pull it up with our hands. All right, just pull it off. There's going to be some residue from the stick tape. You can try and get most of it off of there with the used hook tape. Just toss that away. We don't need that anymore. Okay, there's a screw. So now we're going to open it up real fast. Okay, now we're going to turn the tentacle around. It's best to face it this way, okay? Because well, it depends if you're right or left-handed. But anyway, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, take off the top. All right, just like that. Usually the microphone is in there. Now, well, we can take it out first. We're going to take off here's a little switch plastic thingy. Going to put that aside. We're going to need that. Don't lose that. Okay, if you lose that, you're screwed. Okay, take it out of here by the battery. And once you have that out, I'm going to show you now. There's going to be a few really fragile components in here. There's going to be 3 LEDs, which you have to take really good care of, okay? There's one down here, and there's 2 up here. Just make sure, also the switch, take care of the switch, okay? But most important are the LEDs, okay? Just don't touch them, leave them alone. Best thing to do is you operate this thing by just touching from this side and not from this side. Don't touch it from here. Don't lift it up like that or anything, okay? Once you're sure, your mindset is right, take the plastic tool that's provided and pry it underneath here and just real slowly, because the battery is also, it's glued. Remember, I said it, right? Okay. Pry it under there. Just take your time, okay? Just really careful. All right, there we go. That went fast. Okay, now we can remove the battery. Just take the connector off and put the battery aside. We're not gonna need that. Just make sure you dispose the battery correctly, okay? You'll know there's signs on there. Okay. Anyways, take the new battery. What I do first is I'm gonna reconnect it first, like that. There's no way you can't plug it in wrong, okay? There's only one way to plug it in. Just make sure it sits in there tight. Okay, now remove the protective layer, throw that away. Take the battery, just give it a little turn, And now like this. Okay, before you put the battery onto the circuit board, before you put it on there properly, make sure that the battery's all the way to the right, okay? To the right, and then also make sure it sticks a little bit over the circuit board up here, okay? Not too much, just, well, just a little bit, okay? Just put it on there, give it a little push. And now, like that. That should be okay. Okay, not too much. This is going to be okay. All right. Now we're going to square the wires a little bit so we can fit the top back on easily. Okay, and that was about it, almost. We got to assemble this thing again, okay? Remember, you want it working properly. Okay, we put it back in here. We take our little plastic thing for the switch, put that back on, make sure it sits right. And we take the topping, put the microphone back into its place, just squeeze it in there a little bit, and now we're going to put the top back on. Okay, before you put the top back on, just make sure that there are no wires anywhere in between, okay? Because they might snap off. All right, we're going to put it back together, turn it around. Now, if you still have the screw, which I hope you do, we're going to put it back in there. Screw it tight, but not too tight. You don't want to break the case. It's plastic after all, okay? Now you take the new loop tape. Oh, sorry, that was hook tape. Remove the layer, the protective layer, and then just place it in there correctly. Real easy. Okay. Now again, give it a little push, not too much. And now it's back on. Shouldn't move anywhere anytime soon. All right. Now we put back on the rubber band. To see if it worked, we're just going to simply turn it on, okay? There you go, like magic. Okay, the only thing you need to consider now is that you have to reset the real-time clock. Every other changes are saved. And there you go. That was it. Thanks for watching.